Hi everyone, it's me, Caesar Fandoms, and I am back with some more Riverdale Ramblings. And if anybody's wondering, I apologise for the lack of Riverdale Ramblings, if anybody even is watching this at the moment. Simply because I wasn't feeling it. I really wasn't feeling about talking about these episodes as of late. And I actually want to talk about this episode today, like I really do. I want to put my thoughts out there into the ether, into the void. So here we go. Riverdale Ramblings, episode 5. Wait, no, because I didn't do the last couple of episodes. I don't know which episode this is. We're going to go into episode 15 of season 5, chapter 91, The Return of the Pussycats. Yes, the Pussycats are back. Josie, Valerie, and Melody are back, and I loved it. Probably my favorite episode of season 5. It was pretty great. I liked it a lot. This is why I wanted to talk about the episode today. I want to talk about something positive for once about this show. Like, it's been so long. Yeah, there have been a few positive things I've been saying, but this episode was good. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was. I don't know. Like, it was definitely like a okay, I'm gonna stop saying. I think the episode was pretty good. We got to see the return of the Pussycats this episode. Josie returns to Riverdale unexpectedly after being MIA for ages because mostly to do with her dad passing away, and she found herself back in Riverdale. And we got to see where Melody and Valerie have also been. They have been doing their own things after the breakup from season 3. Yeah, season 3, I think. Yeah, they break up with their friendship in season 3. Yeah, I think it was season 3. I can't remember the specifics. They didn't talk to each other since. We got to find out that Melody has written a book after trying to get into law school. She wanted to go to law school, but she found her talent within writing, so she written a book. And Tyler Perry, of all people, sent her an email. Was like, "Oh, I wanted to adapt this story into a film." And Melody wants Valerie to play the leading role, but Tyler Perry has other plans. He wanted bigger stars to play the leading role and stuff for that boost in revenue and money and just star power. But no, Melody was set on having Valerie, and she declined Tyler's offer. And hopefully they'll do an indie sort of move and produce the movie themselves when they get the money and everything, and hopefully they'll do their movie one day. I would love to see that story maybe continue in a spin-off, which I'll probably talk about later because I do want to see a spin-off. We also get to see Valerie. She has been into art and stuff, and also her boyfriend's Alan. Like, she found somebody that's cute. Also, Melody has a girlfriend. Lovely. I love that. But it's just lovely to see the conversations between both pairings and everything. It's pretty. I liked it. I like seeing where they're up to, what the updates are, and the new characters they met along the way, or the new people they met along the way. And then we got Josie. Josie came back this episode, and girls. Pretty good to see them reunite later on in the episode and everything. It's just nice to see where they were individually and now them coming back together and talking things out and everything. Pretty nice to see. Also Josie and Sweet Pea. Oh my gosh, the pairing's back. That was pretty fun to see them interact, I guess, as well. And Sweet Pea's along for the ride. Like, he still loved her all this time. What are you gonna do? Josie and Sweet Pea are my favourite pairing, but it's nice to see them interact again, I guess. Also, we got a little bit more of Archie and Josie. Oh my gosh. I used to ship them in season 3. They were carrying season 3 for me. Really and truly. They were probably one of the most tolerable things about season 3. I liked them a lot. I was very sad when they broke up. But I'm glad that Archie and Josie have that friendship still, and that connection still is great. That just surprised me when I think the flashbacks came in from Josie's first song in the episode, and Josie, I was like, oh! I was so shocked. But them talking and them, that was great. Because Archie was into music, and Josie and Archie had that connection. That's why also he was dating Valerie as well. I just realized they haven't mentioned the Valerie and Archie thing at all evil. I'm just like, okay, all right, cool. Maybe in their facial expressions, I can't remember because they met back up with Archie, like all three of the Pussycats and stuff, and they wanted to they were gonna help the town and do the concert and everything. So I'm just like, they didn't mention. Okay, they don't need to. It's not, it's old stuff, but I literally nearly forgot that Valerie and Archie dated. But what are you gonna do? But yeah, it's nice to see Archie and Josie talk. That was pretty great. Oh yes, we're gonna talk about side plots. We got not Valor, Tabitha and Veronica. I'm so sorry, Tabitha and Veronica and Alexandra. Alexandra was Veronica's old friend who came by to drop her investments. And since Chad and Veronica are still in their dispute and everything. But Veronica's talked with Tabitha earlier, and Tabitha wants to bring up like Pops and put the investors into Pops and everything, and she was wondering if Veronica would help her, but she couldn't because of the Chad and like her and Chad's situation that lot. But then Veronica had an idea to persuade Alexandra to put her investments into Pops, like Chalk Shop and like the diner, because Alexandra loves diners. And yeah, it did work for a time. It was going smoothly, and now Alexandra wanted to change some things and tweak some things, and then it comes to a point where Tabitha stood up for her grandpa's legacy, and that was a pretty good scene. I love that scene. It shows Tabitha having a time to shine, and I love it because Tabitha is one of my favorite characters this season, and I'm glad she's getting more stuff. And also Tony is back as well. That was another side thing. Tony and her baby. Tony was in labour, gave birth, that the concert after Josie was singing and everything. And yeah, Fangs was there to help her out, and also Cheryl helped out too. Okay. Developments, I guess, with Shoni. Maybe. I don't know if that's a hint, but I want Choni to reunite, reconcile, whatever. I want them to talk again, maybe. I don't know. I don't know why I'm connecting things. Like, I do that sometimes. But maybe. I'm glad that Cheryl was there to help, and they let her and everything. That was great. Despite, their differences in the past and what happened. Yeah. That's why I'm a bit iffy with their relationship still now, but hopefully they do talk, and the relationship will spark again and everything. That's all I hope for. I just want them to be happy. And yeah, Tony's happy with her baby Anthony after her father, and it's great. I just want to see more of Tony again. Seeing Tony in this episode was great after not seeing her for like a couple of episodes. It was great to see Tony again, and hopefully she'll get more stuff in the future with her baby and everything. And Tony's just a great addition to the show. But yeah, other than that, everybody did great. The performances were lovely. Everybody did great in this episode. Ryan was good. This episode was my favorite. Like, I'm actually genuinely saying this episode is good. I'm not being sarcastic or nothing. Like, this is me saying, wow, like, the Pussycats own this episode. They deserve their own spin-off after the ending. I guess we're going to talk about the ending now. So, the ending, they're going to go on tour. Like, the Pussycats reunited. They want to go on tour. And the bombshell hits that her father might have not died due to natural causes, but by a murder. By his old friend. Yeah, I think it's his old friend. And, it's not... Yeah, that bombshell. I mean, to be honest, I was kind of expecting that because, Riverdale has these sort of bombshells from time to time. And I would love to see the continuation of that. Like, Josie and the Pussycats and the rest of the characters that are coming, going on tour and stuff, doing performances and whatnot, and finding out by going to the stops that her father used to go and love and sing and stuff, and perform, I think, and finding out the pieces to the murder. Like, Josie and the Pussycats was... Like, the old cartoon was about mysteries because it was kind of like a Scooby-Doo rip-off. Because there was a lot of Scooby-Doo rip-offs, so I'm not saying, like, Josie was... I mean, it might have been, because I think they used to do mysteries as well. In the old cartoon. So I would like to see that. I would like to see Josie and the Pussycats get a spin-off, because that would be pretty cool. Especially with the ending logo as well. I was like, is this a backdoor pilot? Is this a backdoor pilot? Because I feel like it is. I would love the CW to consider bringing the Pussycats back for a Series, please. Please. I would love that, but it depends what the CW wants to do, especially since they've been cancelling a lot of potentially good shows out there now. And I'm just like, after one season, I'm just like, I don't want the same to happen to like what Katie Keene went through or what Republic of Sarah went through or anything. Um, yeah, even though I haven't really watched those shows, I still haven't watched Katie Keene to this day. And Republic of Sarah, I heard it was okay. I heard it was, but they cancelled it apparently. So I don't know about any of the other shows. I mean, All American is still riding strong, so thank you for that, CW. But other than that, yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I actually can't believe I'm saying this, but I really enjoyed this episode. But maybe I can believe it because the actresses and everybody put their heart and soul in this episode, and I can feel it. I can feel it. It was probably the best episode in this show. Like, I'm not saying that to I actually really enjoyed the episode. I just want to talk about it. It's great. But yeah, next time we're gonna be focusing on Band of Brothers. I haven't read the synopsis yet. I don't really want to right now. Might but yeah. Oh yeah, overall, I enjoyed the episode. Next episode is Band of Brothers. I might be covering that. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, listening to my ramblings as usual. This show might be coming back. I did say I was going to continue. I just took a couple weeks break because I just wasn't feeling it. But now I actually want to talk about the show again, especially the last stretch of episodes, because the last stretch of episodes, oh boy, the things I've been hearing, if they're true, this is going to be very interesting, especially for one of my pairings that I really want to happen, and I feel like it's going to happen after the articles that came out about them. But you know what? We're going to wait and see. I fingers crossed, everything happens. Yeah, because it's gonna be a big, huge shame. Wink, wink. I can't wink. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's it. That's it. This episode was pretty, all the snaps, pretty, yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it. If there's anything else I want to talk about, in the description as usual. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about. Thank you so much again for listening and watching me ramble about this. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys soon for episode 16. Yeah, episode 16. Band of Brothers, maybe. And the rest of the episodes come the last stretch. I'll see you guys then. Bye, guys. Bye.